All right, I'm at an angle today because y'all already know, okay? If you've been following for a while, you already know the steering wheel is at a kooky angle and I can't put y'all there, so I have to, when I get a chance, okay, I'm gonna order one of those thingies where you just stick it to like the windshield of the car to where it's always a perfect angle, and to where, you know, I don't have to be like putting you guys on some weird, you know what I mean? Like right now, you guys are sitting. What has you guys standing is literally, you know, the little thing, the little lever that controls the rear view mirrors. It moves the mirrors for you, the left and right thingy. You know, this is an older truck. So that's what you guys are being held up on. And I feel like there is, and we're going to do a reading, okay? Reading. I feel like you guys are there in the left and right button, because some of us are at a crossroad. Okay, Spirit. We're at a crossroad and we need to make some decisions. Okay. See how everything turns into, it's a simple button, but everything turns into a decision for you to jump into a new beginning that is more of who you are and your passions. Very big on your passions. Following your passions. Following those things that light you up, that set your soul on fire. 3 of Pentacles. You will have the resources and the backing that you need to be able to move into this new beginning that follows your passions, which is something you've always wanted to do, but you're afraid that if you leave your current place, you won't be able to step into it, because you're afraid that you will lose the resources that you've had up until now, and you're afraid that you would literally be stepping back instead of moving forward. And Spirit is saying, once you make the choice, and these choices have to be made for what actually lights you up, what sets your soul on fire, what you are really 100% passionate about, you will have the backing that you need, the resources that you need. Spirit is saying, I got your back. I got your back if you get your own back. I got your back if you get your own back. Okay? Meaning, this is something you have the tools and the resources. Spirit is saying you have what you need to start creating this right now. You need to make the decision to step away from fear. You need to let whatever does not serve this, okay? Because you're scared of the tower. You're scared of things falling apart and of you not having any control over it, because you feel like by you actually pursuing what it is you actually want, you're thinking that you're going to like not get anywhere, because what it is that you actually want to pursue is something that people deem not a career, not successful, that it's not going to get you anywhere. But Spirit is saying that's because you haven't made the decision to start it, to do it. You haven't made the choice to go for it. I know all about that scaredy tower card. Please, okay? So you're looking at what could go wrong, what could spill, what could be lost, and you're not really focusing on what could go right. So you need to be focusing on what can go right, because once you put your energy into it, and once you start working on this and actually moving along with these plans, it's attached to you. So it's attached to you being successful. Spirit says, I got your back if you got your back. but you're too concerned over money. You're concerned over not having enough, or over losing the security that you feel you have right now if you just go for it, because you've been led to believe, and you've even convinced yourself that this is not something, that this is not something where you can actually build from and be successful from and actually form a life and a career from. And Spirit is saying you need to move with this passion and this purpose, because this was meant for you. This is not meant for you to chase, because you're automatically attracting, because this is who you are. This is who you are. It is attached to your actual path. Okay. And this is who you are. Oh, the Lovers. This decision needs to be made, not for right now in this moment. This decision is for your future. This decision is not only for in a moment decision. This is a future decision, like a future for your future growth, and not just something that you're doing right now in the meantime. No, this is something that once you make your choice, you're set in stone with. You're rebuilding a whole entire life, but you're mentally blocked by this worry. You see what I'm saying? You're mentally blocked by this worry, but Spirit is saying you need to let go of this. You need to let go of the worry, because you won't be able to start anything from a state of panic, from a state of, desperation. You won't be able to move on anything like that. You won't be able to focus on what you need to focus on if you're coming from a state of panic and desperation. This makes you so happy, though. It makes you happy, but you're looking at it as more so as a hobby, and you're scared to leave what you've known all this time to turn that hobby into an actual business. But what if once you let go and you actually step into it, it brings you so much happiness and joy that now your dreams become a reality. And you become everything that you've actually dreamed of. What if? What if you let go of everything that you think you can't, you won't, it won't? What if you release all that heavy ass burden and allow yourself to take the risk? To take the risk, to just jump in. It will change your whole entire life. It will change your whole entire life. Success, victory is yours already. It's yours already. You will have nothing but choices to make with your finances. You are 100% backed by Spirit, because this is something that's you. This is something that you're afraid, but you know what the saying goes. What you're most afraid of, as soon as you jump into it, is what's actually yours. And it's what actually, it changes your whole entire life. This is the World and the King of Pentacles. This is a strong foundation. This is generational wealth. This is you broadening your horizons. This is you traveling, okay? So this is going to allow you the opportunity to have that freedom. Spiritually, financially, physically, mentally, you're going to be free. And this is something that you've been wanting and claiming and praying for a very long time. You just need to make the decision. You need to stand by your decision. Have the courage and the strength to pursue and move in that decision. And all you have is bright sunny days. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshining day. I love you. You know what you gotta do.